All right, Madmic from Madmic's Fishing Tackle. It's a bit of a wet day here. You probably see behind me, we've got a bit of a cloud cover. So I have no doubt we're going to get interrupted by rain. We're going to get a bit wet, but in the meantime, we will be fishing. So, what should we start with? We'll start small. There we go, 2.5 inch rib fish on, that is a Madmic's 1.0 mustard hook jig head in 5 grams. Drifting along, that'll be plenty. Could have probably gone even lighter in the jig heads, but that's all right. That one was already on there, so we're going to run with it. Send him out there. All right. What we can expect to catch with this bad boy is, well, just about anything. Flathead in particular along here, maybe a grunter, a brim, flounder, trevally, little jewie, you name it. Snapper, if they're around at the mouth of the river here, still catch a snapper easily on this. All right. We have spot locked here and a bit closer to the bridge, within casting distance, within casting distance of the drop off as well. So fingers crossed we pick something up. Flatties should be coming off this bank that we got here in front of us, so that's the plan. There you go. That was a fish already. It's only a baby. The first cast up there. Yeah. First cast with the dirty worm 2.5 inch rib fish. Not dirty worm, it's old cola. The brown one. We have a fish. Ow, little bugger. There you go, little one. Not even legal, we'll send him back. Hopefully we can get a bigger one. Browns and reds. They got to be my favorite shades for flathead. Browns and reds, they really are. They're just fantastic. Let's throw this one out. Throw the little 2.5 inch rib fish in old cola colour has been enlisted to rod. Rod holder will probably outfish me now. I will continue to throw the 4.5 inch dirty worm. Ah, no. That was a decent flathead. No. There we go. Decent fish. I don't know what it is. Well, it's not going to be huge, but it's definitely a keeper. Oh, it's not a keeper because it is a small jewie. Probably same as what I just hooked up onto a second ago. Bit of a school of them down there. Ah, let go. Come on. Ah, you little bugger. Dinky little jewie, all of about, I don't know, 50 centimetres. Off he goes, he's back. He's on our 4.5 inch rib fish in dirty worm colour. Right at the bridge there. Bit of a school of them just on the other side of the bridge. Might see if we can play with them a bit, eh? Here we go. Swapped over to the ribbed worm. First cast with the ribbed worm. I saw a few shadows swimming across the sounder then too, so I don't know, maybe we've got another little dewy. Quick battery change, and here's our fish. And yes, was a small dewy. I did see a couple of shadows hanging around outside that side of the boat just as I was casting. I was watching them on the side scan. They were out there. Bang, got this guy. Here we go. It's Madmic slowly learning how to use his sounder, his side scan. Not before time. There we are. This one's a tad bigger than the last one. Hopefully. It'd be nice to see a really good one down there. Jagged ourselves a tiny little flathead here, I'm guessing. Indeed. Come here, you little bugger. Come on, here. Get rid of that. And the 5-inch worm, dirty worm colour. Here we go. Bit of fishing in the rain. Caught a few small ones, about 50 centimetre size, and then this one just jumped on. We'll see what this one comes out as. It's probably only, might make 70 maybe, I think. It's not massive, but we'll see how he goes. Here we are, fishing in the rain. Oh. Comes in at 74. $73 in a bit. Stretch him out, you'll get 74 out of him. You'll make 74. There you go. That's on a in there is a Madmic ribbed worm, 5-inch in dirty worm colour in there. We'll get him out and take a pic. Sorry, buddy. Calm down, you'll be good. There you go, that's not too bad for a bit of a rainy day fish. Happy with that one. See if there's an even bigger one out there. Bloody. Put on the spraying mat. Should have my Madmic fish finger on, but anyway. Oh. He's 40 centimetres, so that's a legal fish. And these ones have only got to be 30 centimetres to be legal. So, here we go. Right. And flathead, I'm guessing. Yes. Not a half bad flathead. Oh shit. Missed him. Bloody hell, that was lucky. Oh, you missed him again. Oh. There we go. Better. That's a half decent flathead. That's definitely worth the fish fingers, that one. Yeah, oops, lefty. Fish fingers. On. Oops, oops, oops. On. There we go. Yeah, you get a fair grip with them with a pair of Madmic's fish fingers. He's not bad. Be 50 something, we'll put him on the brag mat and see. But there you go. There you go, he's about 51. Thereabouts. Oh yeah, 52 even. 52 centimetres. There you go. Not bad. Right. Probably one of the most well-behaved flathead I've caught. We'll send him back. Off he goes straight away. Gone. Right, let's go. More of them. There we go. So that is the Madmic's ribbed worm in dirty worm colour, 5" on a 10 gram mustad hook 4.0. That one, Madmic's 4.0 mustad hook, 10 gram. Jighead, there we go. Right. Well, look at that. Glad I didn't let that go. Would have lost a lot. Yeah, very disappointing. I'm glad I got that fish in before it decided to do that. Wow. Alright. We'll re-rig. Yep, that was lucky. Just first cast after I just rigged up again, and we're onto a fish. So that was good. Decent flathead. Another one. Okay. Two casts, two flathead. It's not bad. Yeah. Where did my fish finger go? There it is. Alright, fish finger back on. Shouldn't have even bothered taking it off. Just left it on. Never mind. This one's about the same size, he just spat the lure out. There we go. Stick him on the brag mat. There's that lure. Get him on the mat. See what he says. Hook out of there. Jesus, so good handling these with a pair of Madmic's fish fingers. There you go. Smidgen smaller even. Comes in at 51. There you go. 51. There he goes. Alright, let's go. Try again. We don't have to rig up this time again, so it should be a bit quicker. not a bad fish. Another decent dewy. I dare say it probably is. Oh, still not legal. Still not legal. Not the biggest of the day either. There you go. The biggest of the day would be a legal one. It's off well though. Jeez. There you go, still in him. There's that Madmic's ribbed worm in there. Yeah, 54 will send him home. There he goes. Around that same area I've been getting them this afternoon. So keep pepper in this area. Fishy. Only a little flathead again. Only a little one. There we go. Send him back. Get him back out there.